Saditty J, and I'm here with the first episode of the Saditty Scene. Yeah, let's get it, let's turn up. I'm so excited to be coming at y'all with something hot, something different, something divine, something like this is gonna be spicy. And I'm just so excited to like hear everybody's perspective, spread knowledge, spread positivity, and be able to celebrate life, celebrate our sisters, celebrate just everything. And speaking of our sisters, I'll go ahead and introduce my girl, SADE'NIQUOLE. What's good with you? Yeah. So tell us about yourself.
So hi guys, I'm SADE'NIQUOLE. Basically, this my bitch. We've been like this for years. I'm a brand content creator, and I do TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff.
What's your socials, baby?
SADE'NIQUOLE, SADE'NIQUOLE on everything.
Make sure y'all go follow that.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, that's me, brand content creator, influencer, whatever you want to go by. Yeah. Ready?
I'm so excited to be tuning into this episode. We've been waiting for a minute, and I'm like really excited because honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is not nothing that I planned. Like everything that is happening, and I feel like me just being in the moment, the whole like creation of this podcast and the opportunity came just strictly from God. Like it's divine timing. For
real.
So I'm so excited to feel like see what's up, the conversations, what we finna do.
I know it's gonna be lit.
Make some shake. So y'all, for today, the topic is a juicy one. The topic is something that everybody got an opinion on. I know, like, people is low-key gonna be hot. I wish I had my trigger alert for y'all, but I'm having next week. Don't worry about it. Because I know some people is be triggered. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Because when you think about a relationship, you have a relationship with each and every single person in your life. It's different. It all depends on energy, the boundaries, the respect. It's a lot that plays into it. Your trauma, your upbringing, your ancestors. Like, there's stuff we can't even, like, fathom that plays into relationships.
And we still young, too.
Very. So. I mean, we're young, but we're pretty wise. So if there's anybody older on here, don't be trying to doubt us. Like, oh, they don't know what it's. No, we know.
And it's cool to have different perspectives on shit like this. So
yeah, and honestly, the older generation swear they be wanting to know what we're thinking, what's going on, why all these 18 million kids is popping up.
But they be right. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the times they be right. Other times I be like, but sometimes
sometimes. Yeah.
I'm a listen.
Okay.
I might not listen, but I'm a listen to what you said.
That's your problem. I have the same problem. Okay. Anyways, so we're finna get into the little video. This really deserves a trigger alert because I'm not gonna lie, when I watched this video, it did trigger me. It triggered me for multiple reasons. I'm gonna let y'all get into it, but we're gonna break it down afterward and go straight into the topic. Top tier topic, was good. So yeah, let's get it. Bro, how did you feel when you first seen it?
Oh man, I mean,
bro, your face, did you see her face?
I understood what she was talking about, and I see all sides of different shit.
I just feel like, I don't know, I didn't know if I was mad about it because it offended me because I be doing it, or if I'm mad about it because
it's not accurate.
How it's being used and how it's being portrayed, like the perspective on it. When she said women, she talked about all women. We're finna see. What do y'all women think? It's about y'all. This is really for y'all.
I hate to say it, but it's not. And women is not the men all the time. I hate to say it, but it's not. And women, we lack accountability where relationship is concerned because we argue based off of how we feel. Or I feel like niggas sitting up here telling us real logic. Listen, this is black, this is white. And you sitting up there telling a nigga how you feel. Well, I don't feel like that. I feel like it's gray because when you look at it from this way and this way, you're trying to create all these different scenarios to justify you being right. How you feel, to justify your feelings. You feel invalidated, insignificant when you're not right, when you're not in control, when it's a disagreement. It's not the men all the time. I hate to say it, but it's not. And women, we lack accountability where relationship is concerned because we argue based off of how we feel. Or I feel like niggas sitting up here telling us real logic. Listen, this is black, this is white. And you sitting up there telling a nigga how you feel. Well, I don't feel like that. I feel like it's gray because when you look at it from this way and this way, you're trying to create all these different scenarios to justify you being right. How you feel, to justify your feelings. You feel invalidated, insignificant when you're not right, when you're not in control, when it's a disagreement. It's not the men.
So how do you feel about that?
You asking me, girl. I'm interviewing you. What are you talking about? How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it personally? I can see where she's coming from, okay?
Okay.
Let me just say, I've been in relationships where once they were done and ended, you understand, like, this, okay, so you know, my whole situation last year and everything, and you get a lot of time to self-reflect about the person that you are and where you fuck up in a relationship. So I feel like during that relationship, hell nah, I was not taking accountability like that. Like, it was like, you. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm not doing
I wasn't
shit.
expecting you to say that.
I did not. Like, I was young, you know, and I'm still young, like I said, but, like, I did not take accountability in that fucking relationship at all. Maybe, like, once or twice if I really fucked up, but I'm a Taurus. I don't see.
What does that mean?
We don't feel like we ever do anything wrong, and shit. I might not even apologize, but once the situation was over and done with, it's like, damn, bitch, you really was kind of fucked up. Like, you could have did better. Like, you did have some flaws. Like, it wasn't just him. Like, so I feel like she's right. Like, we do lack account. I lack account.
Maybe I'm the problem.
She talked about everybody in a specific, in a whole. I'm talking about myself. Yeah, in some relationships I have lacked accountability.
Okay, so look, I'm low-key coming at it from a whole different perspective than you.
I knew you were going to be surprised. That's why I was like, I'll shut up.
I am surprised. Like, when you were making that face, I mean, I kind of feel what she's saying because there is times, like you said, you take time afterwards to self-reflect. But for the most part, I always do be trying to, like, put myself in other people's shoes and, like, see where they're coming from. So sometimes I could just really tell when a person just don't want peace. And I feel like in this generation, a lot of people, because of their, like, own generational trauma, they do not want peace. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I see, like I said, I see it in both sides and shit, but I be fucked up. Like, I do shit, and then I realize later, like, damn, like, you could have went about that a little differently. Like, you ain't have to do that to that man. Like, you ain't have to say that to that man. You know, just certain shit. It just be like, you know, and like I said, it wasn't after, so my next relationship, I'm finna...
Okay.
I'm finna work on accountability.
Period. That's good. That's a good goal.
Anyway, I'm finna work on accountability.
But the other thing I wanted to say about the video and, like, when it was promoted on social media, how I felt like it was used, it generalized women way too much. Like, when she said, she didn't say some women.
That's why
because,
I said
like, there's obviously a difference in between how me and you reacted to it. I felt some type of way, but I also could really check myself and think, like, for most situations, only because I like to be able to stand on business and stand on what I'm saying, I'm gonna be accountable. Like, whatever I'm doing, right. I don't really want you to be able to tell me about myself. That is one thing, like, I kind of do hate. Yeah. So, I don't know. It was really interesting to me.
Shit, and I know I'll be accountable further on, but yeah, my last relationship, no. I was not going for that shit. I'm right, you're wrong, and that's the end of the story.
But why was it like that?
Because I was fucking weird, blurred out in the head. You know when you don't want to see your own flaws and it's easier to just point somebody else's shit out? You're not looking at the shit you're doing to hurt the other person. But you know what they're doing to hurt you, and you're going to speak on it every chance you get. But if the other person ain't speaking on it as often, then it's like, oh, my behavior's going unnoticed for both of us. So at the end of the day...
Hold on. You said my behavior is going unnoticed. Do you feel like you were acting out to be noticed?
No, I feel like it ain't even acting out. I wasn't even doing nothing crazy or nothing. It's just like certain arguments, certain perspectives, certain disagreements. Like, I just feel like
you're obviously who she was talking about.
She was talking about me. She's probably she talking about what shit. But like she was talking about the past me, because the me now I'm not doing that shit. You know, like I said, my next relationship I'm gonna take accountability.
So why do you choose to why are you choosing to go that route? Because there's some women.
Because I'm grown up now, and bitch, don't nobody want to keep playing the victim their whole fucking life. You are not the victim.
But why?
But why? What?
Some people like that though.
But
obviously.
I'm not, me and my character. I don't want to be the victim. Maybe when it was easy to be the victim, but I don't want to be the victim no more, because I'm not always the fucking victim. So it's like, you gotta grow the fuck up. Like, and that's a lot of, honestly, it was self-work. When you start working on yourself and you start seeing your own toxic shit and you start getting tired of your own toxic shit, it's like...
My attitude.
Yeah.
I be like, bro, what is your problem today?
My attitude, getting off work, like things like that. Like that affected the relationship. Just anything like, you know, where I'm not my best, I'm not going to be good to you if I'm not my best. So I had to work on myself. The fuck?
That's a good point.
Lessons and shit. And like I said, it's experience. It took me shit. It wasn't in the relationship that I realized I was in the wrong. It took until after the relationship where I was like, damn, like, do you want to keep on going this route in all your relationships?
If you could take that relationship back, would you take it back?
Hell no, that's my baby. The fuck? That's my baby.
That's not what I was getting at.
Oh.
Not where I was going with that.
Wait, what you mean?
It's okay, I'm like, what did you learn from it? Like, that's my baby.
What did I learn from it? Honestly, I learned that, like I said, like, I had a lot of toxic traits, and, you know, being like, if I could go back right now and do it all over, hell yeah, I would. Hell yeah. Whole situation be different. But I feel like it was an experience. It was a lesson on how to grow. Like I said, I'm older now, and it wasn't even that long ago, but, you know, time ain't everything. Shit, traumatic events can make you wiser. So mine was a traumatic event that was like forcing me to get out of my fucking self. And it was like, you gotta keep going, bitch. You gotta grow up. Like, it's all about maturity, your mindset, what you want. And if you don't want no toxic shit, then work on your shit first. Cause you mirror your partner. So if you acting out, the fuck you think they finna do? Act a fucking fool.
That was a word.
So,
okay. Put that on the shirt.
Put it on the shirt. Literally.
Bro, so low-key, it made me think, because for the past 2 years, I've really been on a journey, like, maturing mad fast. Like, I don't know what's going on in the world. Y'all know it's something going on. Even if you choose to ignore it, not acknowledge, whatever, y'all want to be NPCs, whatever, y'all know it's something going on. But I've been, like you said, pushed to work on myself. And I really realized the value of self-love, like, especially within the past, maybe, I would say 2 months, because I would say a lot of the relationships and, like, the lessons I had to learn through them was due to, like, a lack of self-love for all the reasons of why I didn't feel like I loved myself enough to, you know, like, aim for higher, have higher standards, not deal with bullshit, not be on bullshit.
Exactly.
But
you start wanting more for yourself once you reach a certain point in life.
And that's the thing. That's why what I was saying about, like, how that video was used, I feel like, okay, yes, nowadays our generation, we're onto something, but we're also so off because of, like, how social media is portraying stuff. like, they either have the totally wrong idea, like Sexy Red stands, then they have the wrong idea. Or there's the other ones that's, like, don't have no mind. Like, women that completely just want to, I don't know, are willing to just, I don't even know. Like, it's hard. Yes, settle. And for whatever reason, it'd be sad to me.
Because settling's easier than going and striving farther.
And I feel like that plays into the self-love thing. Like, you don't feel like you don't
feel like you worth more, bitch.
Exactly. You don't feel like,
but yeah,
like, God created you to deserve more than what you're dealing with. Like, God created you to have peace and, like, to be happy and spread peace and spread happiness.
If you stressing, it's not a part of God's plan. I promise you that. You not go stress when God is on it. And I be stressed like a motherfucker.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Listen. Woosah.
This is a lot. This is actually more for me, like, than what I thought it was.
Like, really, like,
dang, I'm really
realization.
Trying to reflect in my head, overthinking, damn.
Like, fuck. But yeah.
Okay. So let me get into a couple questions. So I did have some questions for you, and I was not expecting, this to just, like, jump like that. It's really in the face. Okay. How do you feel about... No, wait. Let me just get back to... I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know me. I think I have ADHD. It's not confirmed, but I might. So y'all just have to deal with it.
She's self-diagnosing on her first episode of the podcast.
Bro, I know things. Intuition be strong. You have to follow it. And anyways.
What was the question?
This is a lot.
You didn't think you were finna get that deep into the conversation.
And it's like, it really just shows you, like,
how healed you are.
Not even healed. Well, yeah, that, but how much more I have to do. Because, like, for it to hit me like that, to where I'm thinking to myself and can't even speak after it, like, it's like, okay, I might have something to work on. I might have a lot more things. But I also, I don't know, it's weird because I know that you need self-love to get in a healthy relationship. You need to know your worth. But I'm also impatient as hell. And that's what be, like, throwing me off. Because, like, everybody could say all the idealistic things of how life should go. And it's like, oh, yeah, wait, get married, have a beautiful family. But then again, the same people that be telling you that, be telling you, like,
they are unhappy as fuck.
Bro, unhappy, one, and be telling you, like, live your life, you're young, you're 20.
Exactly.
But then,
it's the double standards for me. Like, which one? Pick one.
What do you want me to do?
Do you want me to live my life out?
Or do you want me to
be lit in my 20s and get my shit together? Or do you want me to have a baby and get married and, like, which one? Which one? And so, personally, I know which one I want and what I would pick.
What would you pick?
Working on myself right now, for sure. Because I'm just...
Rather than what, though?
Than a relationship and getting married and having a kid. As of right now, being in our 20s, yeah.
Why do you think that?
I'm not finna get... Maybe, like, in 5 years, I'll be like, yeah, I want to have a kid and get ready. Because I'm nowhere where I want to be at. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I got so many fucking goals. And like I said... I still got a lot of healing to do. I got a lot of shit to work out mentally, emotionally, before I can commit to another person and be like, okay, I'm ready to give you my all and more. Cause how am I gonna give you all of me and I don't even know if I even have enough of me to give? Like,
I feel like that's why I be ending up drained.
Yeah, because I barely have enough for myself, and I'm gonna give it to you.
But that's my problem, though. Like, I've always felt fulfilled when I give to other people. Like, when I think about when I'm always, like, the happiest or feeling the most fulfilled, I'm making somebody else happy. Because, like, I don't know why it's like that. So
that's my problem.
It's like an ongoing, like, draining circle. Like, how do you find the balance in giving to yourself and knowing what to give to other people?
And that's for real.
How to give it.
Because in a relationship, I get so caught up in the other person that I'll forget to eat. But as long as they ate, shit's good. As long as they good, I'm good. And, you know,
and that's not okay.
It's not.
Because it's like, bro, if you starve yourself for 100 days and they been eating fat meals that you've been making, you've been buying, and then you're malnourished and you die, then what? You still don't get to enjoy it.
As long as they good, as long as they still alive, as long as they still standing, the fuck. But, you know, like I said, that's probably something I also need to work out, because that can lead to a lot of toxic shit. You start resenting the person. Because you're like, I'm doing all this for everything. You're not giving me shit.
Literally. And that's the sad part. And that's why I feel like you were saying, your partner should be like a reflection of you. If you're always giving and you're giving to the right person, you should always be receiving back.
Exactly.
And I think that
I don't be receiving shit back. My last relationship, I'll say that I did. But, like, every relationship prior to that, fuck no. No, I was,
say that.
no.
Maybe
nigga, I've always been the provider in the relationship.
The mom. I'm not even a mom. I ain't even had no kids yet. Well, I'm a mom of 4.
Yeah. Like I said.
Bro, this is gonna be a mess.
Oh my gosh.
What did we do?
What did you do?
It's a baby comedian.
Right. But yeah, like, I just feel like, you know, I gotta work on my shit. Because I'm toxic as hell.
So wait, let me ask you. How do you feel about 50-50 relationships?
Hell yeah! Okay. Hell yeah! Okay.
Standing on business.
Listen. As the only person, the breadwinner of the relationship, I'm keep it real. I've always been the breadwinner of a relationship. So like I was saying, I feel like the 50-50 is cool. 50-50 all the way. I'm 50-50.
Hold on. I think some people, like, the dudes that be wanting a mom, they be cool with that. But the dudes that be like, they had their mom, they be intimidated by that. Because I feel like the dudes that had their mom, or feel like, you know, they don't really
need to go have on shit.
Yeah, they be wanting, like, that control aspect of things. Like, I could do this for her. She don't have no money. She be at the house all the time. Or, like, she's just broke. Why are you broke? Don't be broke. Anyways.
That controlling shit, yeah. And that, I'm glad you said that, because I don't like accepting money from niggas. This whole generation, get the money, take his money. No. I think that's probably part of my trauma. I do not feel comfortable asking a nigga for money. I don't even feel comfortable, like, I don't even know if I would feel comfortable trusting you to be the provider and pay the bills and that. I don't know if I could, like, and that's something I gotta work out. Exactly. I just don't feel like all them gifts and shit, I've never, and that's probably because I've never had motherfuckers, like, really spoil me, like I said, up until my last relationship. So it's kind of like,
talking about? No, I'm sorry,
Isaac.
wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So long story short, I don't know how to receive shit, and it's probably my daddy issues too. Shit, if we being honest, I don't know how to take from a man, and it makes me feel uncomfortable because I be feeling obligated, like, no.
There was something that you said about, like, trusting to be able to, like, trust that somebody is going to take care of you. Trust that somebody, like,
because these niggas that have you on the side of the road with a sign, like, please help me. 25 cents will do. And I just can't be that bitch. I'm sorry. The fuck? You know how many females done fucked up? And I'm crazy.
You know people used to buy burgers for 25 cents?
Lit. We in a different economy. Yeah. But like I'm saying, like, I used to be that type of, like, not used to be. I'll never be that type of. I'm not finna be standing on no corner with a sign talking about help me because you didn't pay the motherfucking rent last night or whenever it was due. I can't give, maybe it's just the niggas that, you know, are in my circle. Yeah. But, you know, maybe if you change. You only know, bro, you only know what you be around. Exactly. So maybe if I change my crowd, then I'll actually be able to depend on a nigga.
And to change your crowd, you do have to change yourself. You attract what you are. So that self-healing and stuff. But what I was trying to say, I feel like it takes a lot. Because now what I was talking about earlier, this whole stigma, or there's this thing about submissive, like, women. And, like, it's a very interesting and contradictory topic because...
Me and my mom talk about this
there's
every day.
a lot of, like, value within it, and there's a lot of things that would help to resolve a lot of issues. But there's also a lot of ways in where, like, people are using it to where it's not supposed to be used like that. For somebody, like what you said, for you to be able to put your trust and your well-being and your livelihood onto somebody else, that takes a lot. That takes a lot.
I'm trusting.
And somebody, like, another person has to prove that they can handle
that responsibility.
And they can't.
You're not going to
Like,
fold under
bro.
pressure if I give you all this responsibility? Nah, let's
You
just
don't
do 50-50.
even put gas in your car.
Let's just do 50-50. Because at least I know that if you don't got it, I do. So...
And I feel like it comes down to, like, also a defense mechanism. Because if you tell me I don't got to pay no bills, does that not sound amazing?
Shit. And I'm still finna pay them bills every motherfucking month.
But why, though?
Because
it comes with so much.
And not even just about trusting a nigga, bro. Like, you know, like, you've been the fucking breadwinner of a relationship. You know how much shit that drains in your account. That drains your money. I feel like you should have your own shit. Your nigga should have his own shit, and y'all have something joint. Mm-hmm. Cool. Because... And
then y'all have, like, set what it's for.
Exactly.
Like, this is for this.
Household.
This is what I'm going to take... Exactly. And that's where that 50-50 comes into play.
Exactly.
It's important. Like,
because you don't want to be drained.
The other thing, at the end of the day,
you don't want your nigga to be drained.
Everybody is human. Everybody feels emotions. Everybody feels stress.
And I know people be mad as hell when they broke. Everybody's
frustration. Stressed. Everybody. Nobody. I don't know.
I don't know nobody who's happy without money.
Bro, they like being broke. I do know some people. If they didn't like it,
but it's also the mindset too. But like, shit,
that wouldn't be over me. That should be a whole series.
Yeah.
Why are y'all broke?
No. Like, what made you broke? Like, what was it in your life?
What nigga came into your life where you gave him your whole check?
Me. Oh.
How do you feel about that?
God. I've been her. I never been her, y'all. I'm sorry, I never been her. I've been the bitch, but I was young, and it was like young, like what? I ain't had no bills, so yeah.
Oh, my stomach.
It was bad. It was
quiet. It's real quiet over here.
It was real, yeah. It is. And that's what I'm talking about. You gotta grow up because, bitch, if my mama would have knew that I gave that nigga my whole fucking check from Marco's Pizza, be fucking for real. The one at the mall? No, the one in Northfield. I was young, and you gotta grow up.
I gotta keep going.
You gotta go.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
You don't even know who I'm talking about either. I'll have to tell you later.
I don't even know if I want to know. I'm gonna be so sad for you.
Bro.
Okay.
Crazy.
So we talked about 50-50. I guess, like, financial-wise, well, we kind of talked about it both ways. But I did want to separate, like, financial-wise. Do you feel like on a first date, a dude should pay for the whole date? Or...
I, personally, I don't care about that shit. I really don't. Like, hey, we can go 50-50 on that, too. Fuck you talking about? And it's a first date. Like, I seen something, and it was like, you're just getting to know that person on a first date. Like, the fuck? You spending $300, and you don't even know if you gonna like the bitch afterwards? I'm good.
Who's spending $300?
You know, people be, and you know, our generation, they be like, oh, you can't go to Chili, you can't do shit. You better take me to the finest restaurant there is.
Why?
You know, Cheesecake Factory ain't even, like, a top-tier date place anymore.
What?
And that shit is expensive as fuck. Fuck
ain't
you.
Nobody ever
take me to the Cheesecake Factory. I mean, I'm ready right now. Right after this episode, let's go. We
at SADE'NIQUOLE, y'all.
At
SADE'NIQUOLE, TikTok.
But like I said, yeah, you ain't gotta do all that shit. And that's probably why my standards are so, oh my God. Should I have higher standards? Like, should a nigga pay on the first date? Like, let me know. Because
then I be wondering, because like, if you think about it, there's really females out here that get their whole first date paid for.
And that sets the standard for them.
Get their whole bills paid for.
And then
she just got a Birkin bag. Oh my God, I never seen a Birkin bag.
And I'll be like, damn. And like, we're in Colorado, so I mean, that's explainable enough. But like, I just feel like at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I can't. I'm always the trick. I ain't never been tricked on. I wish. Like I said, my last relationship, that was like the realest relationship I had, because that nigga was buying me flour, all types of shit.
But forget,
give me.
Okay, so let's forget monetary like standards.
Yeah.
Forget money. Forget buying. Your last relationship, you would still say that was your best one, like
hell
even
yeah.
if you wasn't considering
Till this
nothing that has
day.
to do with money.
Hell yeah, that was my only relationship, if I'm being fucking honest, because the other relationships, like I said, I was young. That was my first grown-up relationship, and it was like real. Yeah. Till this day.
I just want you to really elaborate on it. Like, how did you feel? Like, and I know it's so hard to talk about because the whole situation.
Yeah. Shit. Like, how did I feel as in? how did I feel as in what part? Like, in what way?
Like, I don't even know. Like, I just want to know how that relationship made you feel. Like, different from your other ones, your childish ones.
Oh,
why
yeah.
you consider that one grown?
We was living together, nigga, paying bills together, like, real adult shit. So it was like a whole, and you know, the other relationships, it was high school. I'm only seeing you a few times a week, or maybe not a month. You know, we don't got no real responsibilities. We have real responsibilities.
Talk about that real quick?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, okay, so my dad, he was mad strict. Like, he was strict, but he also wasn't strict. So it's like, it was almost like it was a facade.
That's
like,
how
you just
mine
want to
was.
be strict because you African. You're not even strict for real, bro. You don't even care for real, bro. But it's like, I used to be so mad about things that I would see other people be able to do.
And you can't go outside and do it, but it was for a reason.
Exactly. Because when you think about it, like, now that you're reflecting on those relationships, like, if we would have been able to do
whatever the fuck we wanted, bro,
do, where would we be at?
Pregnant. I would.
Let me not say that.
Because, no, for real, like, honestly, I thank my mama. I
Johnny
thank her
and Kate plus
for
8.
real. I think how, like, I really thank my mom for being overprotective and, like, putting me on game to all that shit, because it scared me. It scared me enough not to do the shit. She didn't have to tell me I wasn't gonna do that shit regardless. The fuck? Because fuck no, all these STDs and shit out here, I'm good. But I feel like I did miss out on some experiences, like, but it saved me. Because I don't know where I probably wouldn't even be here, especially with the niggas I was fucking with back then. I could have been in all types of shit. So I feel like she helped me. Them strict parents, and yeah, I was sneaky as fuck. I'll admit that. And I did some sneaky shit.
Sneaky kids,
yeah, I did sneaky shit back then, but like, it wasn't no crazy shit. Nothing. I ain't never even snuck out the house. Like, I'm like that for real. I ain't going nowhere after bedtime, I'm not doing that shit.
So then, when you think about it, if you, like, you're thinking about you as a child, as strict, or a child under strict parents, being in a house, and like you said, you only see your boo maybe 3 times a week. You see him during science class.
I didn't even see him that way. I had long distance text relationship. Right.
How do you think social media impacts relationships and how we view them and how we view them now?
I'm glad you asked that, because deadass.
Then and now, my bad.
I'm so glad that we had this episode today, actually, because I was talking to my friend from middle school, and you know, he's a male, so I be giving male advice, and he was like, yeah, men be seeing, he was telling me men's perspective of what they be seeing on social media and how bitches be talking, and the way we do be talking, get his money, use it, do this, trick off, you know, shit like that. And that changes their perspective. So now they looking at you like, yeah, bitch, you grimy, so I'm finna do you grimy.
People like me.
And then it fucks it up for people like us because I ain't that type of bitch. I ain't over here to take that nigga money. Sleep, bitch. Nigga, I'm not her. I'm not. So, yeah, it does fuck up. Social media for sure fucks up like the whole relationship in the generation of dating and shit. Like,
okay, wait, I'm gonna ask you this. So how do you think like we would act differently, or how do you think relationships in our generation would be different if we didn't have
we probably still have that old school 80s, 90s love if we didn't have social media now.
That's a great answer.
Like, for real, if we didn't
what do you think that 80s, 90s love is like? Because we wasn't born in the 80s or the 90s, so we really don't know.
Man, are they happy now? I just want to know.
They're not happy. None of them are happy,
though.
though. That's the problem. We're steady reminiscing on it, but they're not happy either.
Some people
But,
are
like,
super
it
happiest mindset in the bright person. Hot shit. Honestly,
Let me check these comments.
I don't know. Cause like,
Comments. Preach. Looking good. Thank you. You're probably looking good too.
I'm dead. But like, for real, like, I don't know.
Yes, let's all take accountability. Okay, if you believe in 50-50, do you also believe in prenuptial agreements?
Hell yeah! I don't even hold on, cause that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get married for real.
Oh,
And I'm finna be so motherfucking honest.
Oh my
Every married couple I know is unhappy. Who's happy in their marriage right now?
not my dad.
See? But that's wrong as fuck. But like, you're giving, and my mind might change later, but from what I've seen right now, you making this lifetime agreement on paper, y'all don't work out. And you owe that nigga your whole life savings. I'm good.
Bro, and imagine being the breadwinner and then you
Prenup
owe him
me.
everything.
And nigga, you can happily take your shit back when we separate. I don't want it.
Facts.
That's energy. I don't want that shit. That's
But
why I said it's gonna have to be the right
I'm
motherfucker,
sorry. I'm not
'cause
ever, like, if somebody hits me with a prenup, I'm not getting married.
If they
you
hit me
don't
with a
trust
prenup,
me,
I'm signing
you
that
don't
motherfucker
trust
fast
me.
as shit.
And I'm not submitting to you if you don't trust me. So what are we getting married for? What are you talking about, though? You want that?
A prenup? Hell yeah.
Oh, my God.
Cause I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. It could go either way.
Bro, that means you don't have faith in your marriage.
That's why I said it's
Because
gonna
a prenup
that's
only
why I
matters
lit-
if you
okay,
intend on it
so that's
ending
why I said I don't
terribly.
even know if I want to get married. It's gonna have to be the right motherfucker
Look what
because
y'all
I'm not
did
even
to
gonna do
her.
that. I ain't even gonna do that to myself. If I know that the shit's not gonna work out, nigga, bitches be mad because they nigga took 8 years to propose, but shit, you don't even know your relationship until year 2 for real.
Do you feel like that, though? Because, honestly, I feel like you could meet somebody and feel like you know them your whole life.
Yeah,
Like,
of course. But do you know them for real? Do you know how they act when they're sad,
but maybe,
when they're
but
mad,
hold on,
living
hold on.
together? Are you
But
going to want to
if you
deal with
think
that?
about it, if you think about it, if, like, we're supposed to
If
have a
love is
soulmate.
love.
No, if we're supposed to have a soulmate, the person you're really supposed to be with, it doesn't matter. Because, like, that's who you're supposed to be with.
You'll know.
So you'll get to know them, but regardless, like, y'all have this common understanding of being able to work it out. Like, being committed.
But that's another thing. How do you know? How do you know that's your soulmate?
I don't.
Exactly, because if I'm being honest, anybody that I date,
You have to pray about it.
anybody that I date, I can see myself with, because I know I'm going to be a good wife, because I know I'm going to be a
And that's my
girlfriend, because I know I'm
problem.
going to be a good
That's
mom.
my whole
I
issue.
know that I could make the relationship work. Is this
And
nigga going to
that's
be able to
where
make the
we be messing
relationship work?
up at. That's the problem.
Exactly, so how do you know for real?
I don't know.
Not
I just
until
think
like
that-
year 8. If you cool after year 3, year 4, cool. Do whatever the fuck you want. But you don't even know a person until like the 2nd year when you move in and all that type of shit. You don't know them. I did not know what I was signing up for when I first moved with a nigga. That's just a lot.
It is. And when you're paying all the bills too on top of that, and social media says if you do this, this, and this, your bill should be paid for. But I still got all the bills and I'm mad confused.
And like I said, 50-50.
And that's like the trust. So like dudes, like what you talking about with dudes seeing stuff on social media with these sexy red stands and how they act, and it makes them not trust us. But it's like, when I experience stuff like that, it makes us also not trust
And it goes both ways, too.
So bad.
Because when I see niggas dogging they females, I be like, yeah, these niggas, man. Yeah. I don't trust none of y'all. And it's just like, everything's fucked up in this generation. Because I don't trust you, nigga. You don't trust me. How we gonna trust each other if we don't trust each other? How? And in the back of your mind, like, y'all can talk and shit, but you gotta genuinely trust somebody. Like, you gotta genuinely trust somebody. And that comes from deep within.
But I feel like you have to feel it. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why, I don't know, I don't really take into account too much of time, because you never know when, like, today could be your last day. So you could meet somebody, and for your lifetime and in this lifetime, that's your soulmate. That must have been, I mean, I really don't know. I don't know. There's so much that I don't know.
I know from experience.
If we're all living in this life, think we have a soulmate.
We got multiple soulmates.
Exactly. What if we met our soulmate?
I believe we have multiple soulmates. This is the twin flame shit for me. Your twin flame is like that, but your soulmate, your mama could be your soulmate. Your friend could be you could be my soulmate right now. And it just be like that. Friend soulmates, like shit like that. Like, so the whole soulmate stigma and shit. I mean,
stigma, babe.
Whatever it is, people love to spread that soulmate shit around. I don't know anymore.
I feel like maybe it's just important that everybody pays attention to each individual relationship with every single person they encounter every single day.
Exactly.
And every single minute. How are you making somebody feel? What are you doing? Like,
how are they making you feel?
You know if your actions are right or wrong.
Exactly.
Is your actions right?
You feel that. I don't care what nobody say. When you're doing some fucked up shit, you feel that shit in your chest, whether you acknowledge that shit or not. And you can
ignore it. Some people have that capacity for whatever reason.
But it's going to be in the back of your mind like, damn.
And it's going to come back and bite your ass. Mm-hmm. In the ass.
Like a motherfucker. Eating that shit up. For real. For real. Good old dinner on your booty cheeks. For real. Because you know you was wrong.
Okay, I was in the comments. He said, what about joint accounts? Should we have joint accounts?
I feel like it, yeah. For for household, for kids, shit. Like if you got a kid together, yeah.
What would be some boundaries you put on y'all's joint account?
Okay, rent.
No, like boundaries, period. Like, you're telling him, like, you
cannot
go to throw these ones on a bitch ass at a casino.
I feel like, damn. Because it's like, if you want to know, okay. Stipulations. If you need,
like, can he buy you something for y'all?
That's what I was just thinking.
Account?
Like, when I feel
from him, if it's in y'all's joint account,
he would have to.
Does it matter?
I'll say presents and shit like that. Matters. I feel like presents and shit like that. It's a thought. But if I was really like being honest, I don't know. I feel like that should come out of your joint or your personal account if you want to get me something, because I'm putting it into that account too. How the fuck I know that's not my money?
So then I bought that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, bought that Birkin bag.
Right. Exactly. So take it out of Take it out.
Interesting.
It's just, I feel like it really should just be utilities.
Bro, dude said he got a Cheesecake Factory gift card with your name on it. At SADE'NIQUOLE, he put your name on it. Come take my baby, my Saditty sister, to the Cheesecake Factory. And y'all can have a Saditty celebration.
Oh, y'all gonna get me in trouble.
Okay, what else? What married life it is, okay. Fuck a married life. Oh, okay. How should this generation work on reinsuring their partner? Oh, that's a good question.
Reinsurance is so fucking good. That's all I really want. That's all I really want. That's all I really want for real, is some reassurance. I like to be reassured. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you appreciate me.
Every day and for no reason.
If you reassure me, I'm finna go above and beyond.
Like, I feel like that's the problem. Dudes be like, oh, that's simp shit. Like, what even is simp shit? What does that even mean?
Man. It's only simp shit when y'all ain't in a relationship.
Exactly.
But
when
if
she's not giving it back to you.
Exactly.
But
when
if you're in a relationship and it's
and
really
I promise
like
you,
y'all are matching
if you
energy,
reassure me, nigga, you can have the motherfucking moon if you want it. That's all I want.
And I feel like dudes, also, some dudes really do know that. They'll tell you anything. So you can be on the moon.
That's another thing you gotta be smart about that shit.
Nah,
a
he
nigga
gonna be on the moon. You gonna be...
Yeah, a nigga...
You gonna be at McDonald's.
But that's only if y'all aren't dating. If the nigga's not taking you serious and shit, and he's reassuring you and shit, just so you can give and he can pull you into his trap, then I don't know. But if you're in a relationship, yeah, hell yeah, I need some reassurance. And I'm gonna give you reassurance. I think I need to work harder on giving. No.
So how this generation could work on reassuring I feel like before this generation can even reassure, like you said,
they gotta commit first. The fuck.
And to be able to commit, you need to know yourself. You need to know what you're committing and what you're committing to.
Exactly.
I feel like that's why a lot of people can't even give reassurance. They
make
it feel like it shouldn't really be nothing to make somebody feel positive about themselves. If anything, if karma's real, you're gonna get it back. So for people to feel so negative about making somebody else feel good is so weird. Like,
I don't know. Because I'm quick to reassure and shit, but then it just gets draining when it's not being reciprocated.
I feel like anything gets draining when it's not reciprocated.
Exactly. So I just feel like, I don't know. Shit. I do my part, you do your part. Everything need to be 50-50 in a relationship. I don't give a fuck.
I think that's a great idea.
Everything.
And I feel like the only reason why people don't think that is because of, like, the whole gender roles thing. Because there are certain things that women and men are built to do that each other cannot do. But people take it and they twist it. And then they make it, damn, like...
Yeah. Gender roles.
But they make it they use it with negative intention.
Yeah.
Like,
to control the other person.
I need you to do this, and this for me. Because for me, like, for us, people like us, okay, you're saying that you're going to go work and make all the bread to provide and hold down the household and all that. Okay, that sounds good. But then when you meet somebody like me who's used to providing and holding down the household and all that, what does that really mean?
And then that's another thing that we got to work on. Because if there's really a nigga out there that wants to commit and wants to be a provider and shit, that's going to fuck with a nigga's, you know...
What?
Not masculinity.
It do. That's what I'm saying. They be intimidated.
Yeah. So
for no reason, like, bro, I don't want to work every day, bro. That's the part of that's also a part of submission and shit. Like, when you too independent, it's like, well, then fuck you need me around for. So I feel like in a way we do gotta work on being a little bit more submissive. But I'm not submitting to nobody that I don't fucking trust. Yeah. Or ain't doing shit to be submissive for. And the thing is, like, you have to be a leader. Like, you have to show me that you can lead. Like, and to be able to lead, you need to be able to communicate, articulate, and then, like, take up them manly qualities of, like, what that lady was saying, as women, we think off of emotion. Yeah, that's how we were designed. I feel like that's why y'all were designed to be less emotional. So instead of making us feel bad for how we were designed, why don't you just take your qualities? Like, it sucks to have to feel all these emotions all the time. Like, bro, I be tired of my own attitude.
For real.
Like I said.
Like, I be drained.
But you should be able to, like, bring the balance, like the yin and yang. There's a piece of each in the other half.
Exactly.
So, like, ground me back to logic. Don't make me feel bad for how I was designed to feel emotion. Because that's like how it is for a reason.
Both parties should be able to be vulnerable. In whatever that state that may be.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be able... Because the fuck, you don't got, like... you thinking logically all the time. I don't even know if you love me for real. Because you're not even thinking emotionally. And, like, you thinking so emotionally, you can't even think logically about a situation to see where the delusion coming in. So, I feel like everybody got to balance, like you say, yin and yang. And everybody needs to... Well, first, you got to feel comfortable with being vulnerable. So, I feel like... I don't know. Niggas... I feel like females need to make niggas feel comfortable being more vulnerable in the same way. Because, like I said, females in our generation, like, you got to be hard-bodied to fuck with them. You can't cry. You can't do shit. You better poker face at all times. Even if your mama just died,
on
nigga.
On guard.
You better not even go to that funeral, nigga.
Like, and that's what I be so
Exactly.
shook. Like, they be steady complaining about masculine women, but then they make females feel like they should be on guard at all times. How am I not supposed to be masculine? And defense and protectiveness is naturally a masculine quality. But then you make me feel like I should defend myself all the time. And then you complain about me being masculine. Like, boy.
I don't think I got enough. You got a lot of masculinity in you. I don't.
You didn't have to do that.
Not like that, but like in a relationship, like you really are like
You didn't have to do that.
boss.
It's not my fault. This is not my fault.
Me, I'm easier to submit.
But one thing I learned about
Like,
that too, though, like, I really had to take it into, like, I had to be accountable. See, guys, I'm accountable. Your fellow Saditty is accountable. I had to take accountability about the fact that, okay, let's just say I am a little more masculine than I should be. That means if I'm going into a relationship, and I don't want to be, like, naturally, that's not really exactly what I'm going for. Because I like, like I said, getting my bills paid. Or whatever else it comes with. I don't know, because I never had it. But...
Wait, so you want to be in a relationship? You want to be a lover girl?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
okay,
course.
okay. Keep going.
Who likes this shit?
Who would have pumped their own gas?
Every
It's
day?
literally sex, like, but
2
like.
times a week. In the cold, and I hate the cold.
See, I don't
What was
know.
I saying? Okay, wait. Now you got me distracted. I don't like that. Oh, yeah. So let's say I'm a little bit more masculine than I should be. And I am expecting a man to carry that role. It could be a little contradictory. Going in, like, let's just say it's supposed to be a perfect circle. And y'all are halves. And, there's a balance. And you go in with, like, 70% of that, like, that circle. You take up 70% of it in your masculine energy. That means he only has 30% to move
throw
around.
yeah.
Like, he can only give you back that 30%.
Exactly.
And 70% is dominant over 30. So if you're taking up the 70, then that automatically means he has to take up the lesser position.
What will make you feel more comfortable letting him take the full 100% of masculinity?
If I could trust them.
Okay.
And trust, really,
That's
it
the
comes
thing.
with feelings. It comes with time. It's a lot of, like...
That's why I said, fuck you look like getting married 2 years in the relationship. You don't even know that person.
But you never know. Like, some people, like, I do believe in that love at first sight. And that might be my problem, but I do. I don't know why I'm like this.
You gotta give me at least a year before I know. I don't even know.
And then I also feel like the problem is nobody, like, older than us or that we feel like are the leaders is teaching us how to do this or figure none of this shit out. And they're not doing it with the right intention.
Yeah.
Like, I've been around people who claim they want to see our community strive and they want to see happy families and they want to see marriage and, like, 2-parent homes, but
It's not going that way?
It's not.
Is it because of the people that want to see that, or is it because nobody else wants it? Like,
No,
our generation
some people
is
do.
fucking...
I feel like it's the intentions behind, like, certain people in my experience.
Majority
it was
of our
the intentions behind it.
generations, just majority
I just think
of us,
a lot of people are not good people.
they're not healed. I
also
don't even
just
feel like
think
that.
a lot
I
of
see
people
the
are
good in everybody.
people.
I don't. It's not until you do some fucked up shit that I have to, like, look at you side eye and I be like, no, you're not a good person. But I give everybody the benefit of the doubt when I first meet you.
No, bro. Sometimes I just be.
Or sometimes the vibe
I
really do
feeling
be
it.
off.
Like,
yeah.
I feel it.
The
I feel it all the
intuition.
time.
But like I said,
you do not. I might give you the opportunity to show me, but if anything, you're confirming what I already knew.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But
Like, I might have a feeling, but I'm still give you the benefit of the doubt.
I can tell when somebody's not a good person, and I do not play that. I don't surround myself around that. I don't like that. Like, it's weird. I don't like weird energy.
My problem is I give too many people the benefit of the doubt, knowing.
And so, like, if we're supposed to be soulmates and God wants us to, you know, like, be happy and procreate, how are we supposed to go about this? Where do you think the best place or the best source to find the information on how we're supposed to go about this comes from? Where do you think it comes from? Experience? Or why do you say experience? Everybody, like, some people's experiences make them want to have 6 bitches at once. Just for 6.
Bro, listen, I just feel like I can't speak for anybody else.
That one.
I'll never speak for a majority because I'm only one person. I can't speak for everybody else. Me, I know that with experience, I get wiser. However, to go about it, like if I was to hop in a relationship right now, I'm going to say experience because you never know what you're dealing with and everybody's different. You don't know what you're dealing with until you're dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
So there's no right or wrong way to go about this love and relationship shit. You got to, like, play it by ear. The fuck?
Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to ask you this last question from the chat, and I appreciate y'all for being active in the chat. Keep tuning in to the Saditty Scene every single Tuesday at 6:30. Don't forget, set a timer, set an alarm, write it on your calendar. Pray about it. I don't know. Pray. Anyways,
what was the last
what's the
question?
top tier? Well, the last question was, what's the top 5 traits to be your man?
To be my man? This is so funny. Oh my God. Who is in the comments trying to get with me? Like,
Who sent you?
Who sent you? I'm still dealing with a situation right now that I can't even figure out for my goddamn self. So if I'm talking about traits.
Look, she don't even know what she's looking for.
Stay out the field. If you know me, you know that I am not for the street. I don't know. Like, I'm not in a place to date nobody right now.
Top 5 traits.
Top 5 traits. Boom. If I had to pick with so-and-so, if I had, like,
spirituality.
Okay. Yeah, okay,
You right.
Okay, I got it. You gotta be loyal.
Money.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, you do gotta be right. I'm not one of them, but I'm one of them.
He's asking me. Loyalty.
Oh, my bad.
Loyalty.
Okay.
You gotta, nigga, loyalty. And then I just feel like...
So he can't fuck with 6 bitches at once? You're not okay with that?
Bro.
I think majority of bitches are not okay with that. So if you're a nigga that thinks like that,
you're off the roster.
Pray about it.
Get out.
Ask God why you want 6
loyalty.
bitches.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's some healing.
I'm so sorry. Keep going.
That's literally something that they need to heal.
Stuff. Keep going.
Loyalty. And like I said, I love reassurance. If you can reassure me, I'm finna give you the world. The fuck? Because I know that you fucking with me.
Your energy.
Like, yeah.
Without you talking, like if you was mute and you was blind, I would still have to be able to feel you.
And honestly, I don't know how a lot of people feel about this, but consistency, like, as soon as, I'm getting into my own personal life now, but, like, I don't like inconsistent shit.
Me neither.
If you're finna fuck with me,
keep that
you
same
have
energy.
Exactly.
And don't come disturb my life if you don't want peace.
Exactly.
And you're not gonna keep the same peaceful energy.
Exactly, literally. And that texting shit, if you're not texting me daily, then it's a no. If I can't have a consistent conversation with you, it's a no. Like, all that shit is a no. It's a tomatoes. Throwing tomatoes.
Boo.
Boo. Fuck that. Consistency. Loyalty. Reassurance.
Okay. Money.
No, bitch.
You
I don't care.
Money, bro. You do. You don't want to pay your own bills. You're not supposed to do that. Bro, she's capping. This
is me. Like, everybody knows me. I make money. I gets to the bag.
I gets to the bag too, but you want to keep the bag.
Literally.
Spin it back on
but
him,
that's not,
right?
I don't want to, I'm not going to say that's my top 5 trait.
It gotta be. Bro, how is he supposed to be a provider with zero in the bank? What is he providing?
Hold on, you didn't even give me a chance. Let me.
Providing nothing.
It's not
Them
just
kids gonna be
money.
hungry as hell.
It's not just money. I'm finna say you have to have your head on straight.
With y'all hungry ass kids.
You have to have something going for yourself. If
Your whole family head on straight and they hungry as fuck.
If your head on straight and you got something going for yourself, even if you're not all the way up there right now, but you got a plan.
Period.
A plan is everything.
A plan for you too. He gotta have a plan for you. A plan for
Oh
himself,
yeah, my
a
best
plan for
interest
you.
is always at heart, baby.
Okay.
But like I said, as long as you working on yourself and you got a plan, then yeah. And another thing, I don't need none of the, like, if I'm coming healed, that's why I won't get in a relationship right now, because I ain't healed. You gotta be healed, baby. Don't come with me with that trauma, because I didn't do nothing to
Bro,
you.
but don't you think everybody's always gonna have trauma?
Hell yeah.
So
but
then
don't
they
be projecting it on
they
me.
can't come to you completely healed.
They're not gonna come completely healed. Hell nah.
So you just feel like you're not healed enough to be in a relationship.
Yeah, no.
And make it work.
Hell no.
Okay. So
Because I know that if I was to get in a
Okay.
relationship today, that shit would be done by tomorrow.
please do stay out her inbox, bro. Keep
Don't
your gift
say
card.
that.
We're not taking her.
Don't
to
say
the
that.
Cheesecake Factory.
Hold on. Don't say that.
All right.
I personally, I'm open to new experiences, but relationship, fuck that.
All right. Well, that's a good closing point, guys. We're gonna go ahead and celebrate something. Acidity celebration. One, I want to celebrate that conversation.
Cause we
Like
was
it was
lit.
great.
Yeah.
And we gotta sprinkle on that.
Sprinkle.
Just one though, because I feel like that's more spicy.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was extra. But I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. So in this Saditty celebration, we're gonna celebrate y'all. We're gonna celebrate this first episode, this drop, this everything. We're celebrating life. We are celebrating wealth.
Hell
we're
yeah.
celebrating God. We're
Health,
celebrating
bitch.
the fact that we're here. Exactly.
No
Healthy.
STDs.
Big flex.
Where's your paper? You gotta be STD clean.
Okay.
Give me your papers.
Okay.
First date. Where's them doctor's papers? Yeah.
So I guess we could celebrate everybody who is receiving papers. And
Everybody that got negative on their test.
and everybody who is the father. We're celebrating y'all. It's like, no. But that's not what I was trying to get to.
Wow.
I'm so, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even know how to wrap this up. I just hope that y'all
I don't even want to
appreciate
end it. I like talking.
Exactly. It was a vibe.
It was a
vibe vibing with y'all. I really hope y'all tune in to the next episode on our network. Tap into our network for us, by us. Okay, we're building the community up. We're spreading different perspectives, more knowledge. I'm losing my voice behind y'all. I called off 2 weeks in a row behind y'all. So you know we're going up. But I'm just so grateful. I'm really excited to see what this brings, and I hope that more of y'all come talk to me. Like, get seen with Saditty J on the Saditty Scene. Yeah. And make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we post. Follow Saditty J, SADITTYJAE. Yeah, big Saditty. We say it's Saditty and pretty, and I love y'all. Follow our network.
Man.
That was sauce.
Lit. Lit.
Man, all money in, stack, save, look towards the future. Don't think of just right now. We quick to just want it right now, Not only that, don't rush to get it. Put your plans and your goals in motion, and then you'll see it through. Oh man, that's most important, especially when you start getting older, because we don't realize like a lot of the things that we digested when we was younger really shows and comes and hits you when you get a little older. You know what I mean? We have this stigma when we're young and growing up in the urban community that we probably won't see 21 or we won't see 30, you know what I mean? So we don't look that far down, you know what I mean? So I think at 16, I would tell myself, man, take it easy. Don't put so much stress on myself at a young age, and to know that I'm gonna make it to be 30 and 40 and 50 years old.
We'll be very unstoppable if we come all together and do everything as one. And it'll be something that'll be very, very amazing to see if that ever happens. If everybody comes together as one and just put all the bad things aside and just focus on the main goal, which is to make our community better. So.
What type of physical health advice do you wish that you had at a younger age that you could still have today?
I would say to continue to move every day for at least 30 minutes and eat food in moderation. Be healthy. Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables, especially the green ones. They're good for you.
You heard it here first. 30 minutes a day, exercise, get moving,
Right.
but eat them veggies. If you're not eating them veggies, that movement's not gonna do nothing, no good for you.
That's right, because 80% of losing weight and being healthy is your diet. You can't outwork a bad diet.
Ooh.